Go.
Alright, so to find the x-intercept of this equation, we have to take the top half of the equation and set equal to 0. But when you say it's equal to 0, you have to factor it out. So when you factor it, you get 2x parentheses x squared plus 1 close parentheses equals 0. Then you have to separate them and put each of them equal to 0. So you put 2x equals 0 and x squared plus 1 equals 0. But for x squared plus 1 equals 0, you can't really do nothing to it. So it's just leave it equal to 0. But for the 2x equals 0, you could divide it by 2 on both sides, which will get your x-intercept equals 0. Then to find the y-intercept, you have to set all of the x's equal to 0, which anything times 0 just equals 0. So then everything cancels out except the negative 1, which will be the denominator, but the numerator will be 0 over negative 1, which just will be 0. So your x-intercept is just 0. And to find the vertical asymptotes, you take the bound of the equation, which will be x squared minus 1, and set equal to 0. So then you have to use the differences of squares and put x minus 1 and x plus 1 equals 0. So then you have to separate them and set both of them equal to 0. Then you just add, which will be x minus 1, x equals 1. And then you just subtract on this side, which will be x equals negative 1. So those will be your vertical asymptote. And then for your horizontal asymptote, then we use the exponent rule. Then the top exponent is bigger than the bound exponent. There is no horizontal asymptote.
Alright, even though there's no horizontal asymptote, there is slant. But how do we find slant? So we use a long division formula to solve for it. And so we're gonna the long division x squared minus 1 here, and then just put it on here, 2x cubed plus, let's just put a square over here, but doesn't have it over there, just to keep it organized, and plus 2x plus 0. And then here, just gotta find that number that multiplies by and gives you 2x cubed. So number I found was 2x. So 2x times x squared gives you 2x cubed. And then here we just bring it down minus parentheses 2x cubed, then minus 2x, which you got from this one over here, spot over here. And just, as you continue, just cancel this ones. And I wrote down this number, which was this, but don't really need it. So it's like, just cross it down. Then just add this 2x's. It's 2x minus, which gives a positive, and then be 4x. There here you can't really do anything, so this is the remainder. Once you write it down, so it'll just be 2x, which is the top part, plus the remainder, which is 4x, divided by x squared minus 1, which is the bottom part over here. And then we're just gonna move on to the graph. We're gonna graph these are the vertical asymptotes, which we got from his explanation over here, which is x equals 1, x equals negative 1. And you go down here. And then it touches the graph. And then this is supposed to be 1. And there's a x-intercept here, which is 0. So there goes the graph over here. And then it touches the vertical asymptotes. Those are kind of like a barrier so that they don't touch it. Then here, this line that goes in the middle, that's the slant. So we just go down here, and it also doesn't touch the graph in this part. So yeah, there you have the graph. You got the slant over here with the 4x remaining.